Got to get that present on. Them gold
Yeah,
glasses
we in.
And yeah.
Dan, Jimmie, DJ. The best mixers alive right now.
Hey,
Yeah, I want to talk about DJing. We can mix some shit up
but we
to
talking
have
about
y'all mind.
you grip it. You grip your own mind. Talk about, you want to sit here and talk about, oh, I did this and I did that. But nobody gives a shit. Nobody ever has. Only you have. You just want people to listen to it. Everybody does. They all in their own head, talking about their own memories. This is me. This is what I did. You see it all on social media now. It's all great. Everybody like. Man, hey, look how many people like my shit. And then it's more of this. Look at me. Look at this and look at that. Man, nobody really does give a shit but yourself. So you're already in your own little bubble, but that shit's going nowhere. And when it extinguishes, what happens? I mean, do you even think about the end game, or are you just all about that? You know, I kind of understand living in the now situation, but are you just trying to eat?
Yeah, some people just they want to get ate. I keep and this is the thing, man. I think people are really like trying to get validation for what they say and what they do from others. They're not even sure about what they say themselves. They're not confident.
How could they be? I mean, what is
We
giving them a
are.
reason to?
We are though, right?
Well, of course we are, because we don't have any reason not to be. Like, we're not looking at reason. We're not looking at meaning. We're confident because we're confident we don't understand. Okay? That's the one key ingredient to what we're talking about. As soon as you liken yourself to that, and we're not the first to discover it, there's all sorts of scriptures and stuff out there that that preach the same thing. You don't understand. The first thing you do is give up on trying to sit there like you fucking know something, and once you do that, hey, that's the first step to enlightenment. Like, some have 10, 6 steps or whatever, but really that's the only step.
So the only way, what I'm gonna say is, feeding off of Dan, we gotta understand first we don't know in order to know.
Mm, correct.
If you don't realize that we don't know, we've been lied to, we've been bamboozled.
This is why we all got those little things they do in the cartoons, where they put that left cartoon and that right cartoon, and your internal dialogue fights with itself. This is what I should do. No, this is what I should do.
I mean,
Absolutely, we should do this. You can't understand. It's the right thing to do. But all those are based on your definitions of what is right or wrong, rather than instinct. Where you go with that a little bit, or maybe not. Some people's instincts are shite.
well, I'm gonna go back to what me and Dan was talking about earlier because I didn't forget. Sometimes, well, I'm gonna go back to because I know a lot of people are Bible scholars. Like they make it seem like they're scholars, but it's funny is that I done challenged these people that were so-called scholars. It didn't matter what denomination they was
I'm
or
no
what religion.
scholar.
But I challenged them though. I challenged them, and a lot of times when I said what I said, they didn't have nothing to say afterwards. They walked away, just like they do in just in my life in general. They either walk away or they kick me out.
What did I do? That's the
The
The real answer. What did I do, Jimmy? When you asked those questions or did those things, did I run away?
I know you ain't run away, bro. Like, but see, that's the thing. People,
There's others out there that probably wouldn't run away, right? You got some sort of feeling about the fact that you don't understand what's going on. Shit's changed, maybe memories, maybe this and that. You got your reasons or meanings for anything, and we're here to we're here to fucking try to sort that shit out.
so exactly. So this is the thing. As the scripture in the Bible says that we suffer due to a lack of knowledge. This is what we were talking about over the phone. Me and Dan.
Lack of knowledge, right? We were
It's not-
racked with knowledge. Everybody knows all sorts of shit,
The thing is that
including their own name.
we have too much knowledge. And that's the issue.
Well, the issue is knowledge in itself.
It's
you
even
can know-
knowledge.
You can know what you know, but you can't put it into it.
But can we say this?
Abstract nature,
If we
right?
could-
It doesn't exist.
But let's say this. Let's say this.
You can't know for sure.
You can't. Oh, we can know for sure.
I don't know. Well,
What I'm saying is, Dan, we were just talking about this. I just said it in the beginning. If we don't, I just said it, but you agreed. You literally said that if
I
we,
do agree a
if
lot.
we don't know that we don't know, how can you ever know?
Well, it's what we call intuition, man. Something inside us takes
That's
aside
bullshit.
this or that. We just feel it.
Well,
You know-
it's bullshit.
No, it isn't. Feeling is not bullshit, and a lot of times is undescribable. They write movies about it. They do everything about it.
Intuition.
Into fucking wishing, yes. Like,
Well-
you know it's wrong to go out there and just fucking murder something.
What?
Well, you don't need a fucking Bible to tell you that. Like, you know, hey,
I gotta cut Dan off right now. This with this, cause you know how many people up here talk about they got intuition, especially women. They'll say some shit about some shit, and
well, then you're talking about manipulation with their intuition. That's a whole different story. You know, there's one thing to understand what their fucking goal is, but that's different. You know,
But-
intuition is changed.
but
That's
Dan,
a
what I'm
different
saying
definition.
is, you said the key word is manipulation, right? So what they're doing is right now is what's happening is
Not just
that
women, men too.
men do it too. But what I'm saying is that
People.
people do it. We know that, Dan.
Well, I just
But at
wanna
the same
clarify.
time,
We
I've
the people.
heard so many women say that their intuition is never wrong.
I hear so many people saying that.
I never said
It's just
I
people-
never heard no man
well,
say that.
The thing is,
Men
you go
don't
back
even
to
talk
the-
about
The
most
men said we, the
mo-
people.
most
They-
men-
we were
most-
talking about like
Most men
just
don't even talk
us.
about intuition. What I'm trying to get to the point is that we have to realize, like you said, we all got intuition, right? Right?
I'm just saying the
You-
nature's aspect of living here. Like we know we're not
But
gonna,
we
supposed
all-
to kill people or lie or manipulate people. We're not supposed to do this, but people
how-
do it
Okay,
because they
so
have
now-
their own fucking games.
So
in
now,
mind.
I gotta
Now-
be
now they're-
I may, even though I'm with God, now I might have to be the devil's advocate on this.
Well, you can devil advocate.
Okay, well,
anything.
what I'm gonna say is this: Dan just said to me just right now, we're having this live, we're doing this video. He just said that we know that we're not supposed to kill stuff, but he just said in the beginning that we don't know. So if we truly know, if we're saying that,
And I also talked about the left and the right. There's a duality. You will know and you will not know. Everybody goes through the same shit. I'm not alone. You're not alone. We all go through that duality. in our internal dialogue. As soon as we start using information and deciding what is and isn't, then all that becomes concrete.
So
You can sit there and say
So
exactly what I mean and don't mean, but in reality, you have no fucking clue.
But then
you
who's to
never
say?
have a clue
Who's
what
to
I
say?
mean or don't mean.
Who's to say that the
You can
people?
only have a clue
Well, who's to
what
say-
you mean or
But
don't mean.
who's to say that people that do kill or murder or do things that they didn't do, you know, what they thought was right?
I don't. And it's totally.
I'm just saying.
I don't.
I'm just saying.
Hey, it's not just empathy or putting yourself in somebody else's shoes, but I feel you. I don't. I can't. I don't have an answer for that. They have their own reasons and internal dialogue for what they're doing, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not the judge. You're not the judge. We cannot be the judge.
I am a judge. I'm gonna tell you that.
You ain't no judge.
I'm a judge, and I ain't even gotta be certified.
I
You know
wish I
what's
had my
funny?
wallet. I'd show you that actually my name, you call me Dan, but Daniel, and then when it's up in the scripture, it's talking about the first thing it says is God is my judge, right? You the one scroting up here with scripture.
Your name is Daniel. And you know
God
Daniel.
is my judge, but
you know
but
Daniel.
yet you
but
are
know-
a judge yourself. I thought we were supposed to put that shit aside. Like, this
No,
isn't
we-
us. It's not us.
Nah,
it's
we
not
ain't-
for us
we
to
ain't-
decipher and
Dan,
understand.
That's why I'm smiling right now.
We don't have that capability. We just think we do. We want that power. And yeah, we got that energy, but we ain't got that power, buddy.
Hey, bro, you just said when we was early on the phone. Did you just not say that we are gods?
Oh,
It say that in the Bible.
definition.
It even said in the Bible that we're
We
gods.
are gods.
So what are you talking about? We're not judges. If we're gods,
and
then
right.
that means that we're judges.
Hey, no matter what you say, it's going to be right, but it also has that capability of being wrong.
You know,
That's what you got to look at. No
It
matter what you do or say,
was a
it's not necessarily right.
it was
wrong.
a story, and
It's the
it was a
duality
story.
of your
It was a-
internal dialogue.
hold up, Dan. I'm gonna tell you this. It was a story. King Solomon, David's son, King David. King David. And it was a lady, it was two women that was claiming that this was their child. And I think it was a boy. I don't know. It was a baby though. They both claimed that this was their child. King Solomon was supposedly a righteous judge. And you know what he said to both of those women in the Bible?
Fuck you.
He said this. He said this. I'm going to cut the baby in half
Well,
so y'all both can have it. And you know what happened? The lady that really, he realized what that woman, the woman that really was
You
the child's
understand that's
mother.
a fabrication, right?
It doesn't matter. It's the principle. What I'm trying to get you to see is that even though if it's a story, make believe or not, if it's two women on the line and they're both saying this is my child, and you had to make a decision and say, well, I'm going to cut this baby in half so both of y'all can have it. The other woman saying like, oh, okay, that's cool. But the other woman says like, no, I'd rather her, the mother that's not the real mother, to have the baby rather than my baby to be cut in half.
So that's an extreme test. It's like a psychological test. If it's a real mother, she'll go ahead and let the kid live.
Right.
Rather than her own life, she'll give it up for it.
Right.
So
that
putting your own death on the line for
Well, even your
something you
child's
care about it.
even your child's death on the line. If
You
your
know that
child,
people do that with objects, though, not just babies. Like they'll literally put their entire energy into a stamp collection or what have you, and it's like when that goes, so is the spirit. Just like when they have their counterpart or this and that, your energy is focused in one way or another. It's really up to you how it is. And I'm brainwashed. I do menial work every day, just like everybody else.
so what I'm saying is, Dan, is this. We was talking about this. We ended the conversation before I came over here.
I don't remember the
But,
conversation.
but I'm about to recollect your memory because I remember it. So
Recollect.
I gave that example in that story about King Solomon. So
Solomon.
what I'm trying to tell you is that, and then he had many.
Didn't he go crazy?
He went crazy because he had many wives. He couldn't contain all the women.
No, I think it was a different story. He went crazy because he went against a major man.
No, that was King Saul. Yeah.
Solomon. It's easy
That's
to get
King
confused.
Saul. Yeah, because he was like King David was the youngest man. He killed Goliath, the giant. And because
Who?
Saul, see that? Because Saul went against God's order, and he wound up doing doing his own thing. King David was set up to actually kill a giant. King David was set up the king of, and it was
that's not what you were talking about to begin with. So you
what I'm saying is this. I'm not even trying to.
Original point.
My original point is this.
You were talking about Saul.
Because you said you started
I
talking.
confused you, and you
Okay,
easily got confused.
I didn't easily get confused.
Obviously.
No, I did not. I'm still on track, bro. Like what I'm saying is, at the end of the day,
but you got knowledge.
But
where does he?
What I'm saying is this: is that if you know that something bad is gonna happen to you, your family, your children, whatever, are you willing to make a sacrifice? Are you willing to die for it? Are you willing to let are you willing to even let your own children go for that? Like, it may not happen, but are you willing to do that? Just like that woman did with King Solomon when she found out that, oh, King Solomon was gonna cut my baby in half. Are you willing to give your child up to another person that you know that it's not their child? Are we willing to do shit like that, Dan? Are we willing to live like a life like that?
I don't have no children.
I'm not even talking about children. I'm talking about your life individually.
Right now, like, yeah, I'll step up if somebody wants to fuck Jimmie up. Right now, look, I'll step up, and people look at me like, hey, this fat motherfucker ain't gonna do shit, but hey, I'll use all my fucking energy I could to represent this motherfucker because I believe in him. Jimmie literally speaks to me in ways others have never been able to, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, but I know the left and the right is constantly in combat, and I don't give a fuck because I know that the only path is right down the fucking middle.
Your left and right, your left and your right, they put it in the cartoons. I remember watching it. It was always an angel and a demon. And they used to put in the cartoons.
Because people feel that way, man. They always have that duality. They think about stuff in their heads constantly with their internal dialogue.
It was either...
I gave you a book about that.
It was either evil or wickedness. Evil wickedness, or like the good and righteous. You had the right and the left, you know. And then they say that your left brain and your right brain One of them is short term, one of them is long term. So what are we doing? Okay, so what are we doing? I done psychology. I get great grades in psychology. You know,
Wow.
I know about the placebo effect.
We
know about the placebo effect. All of that.
There's no more I.
We
know about stuff.
It ain't even about just the Mandela effect. What about the placebo effect? We don't
forget about I.
Well, we don't.
There
we
is
don't know.
no more. I did
we,
this. We have accomplished this stuff, and we did it together. We both won Dare medals. We both did this. We both did that.
We both wrote books.
We both wrote books, and here's mine right here. By the way.
Sure is. Yeah, show your book.
Go buy that shit.
I done already sold my book on YouTube, so it's time for you.
And as soon as Jimmie gives back the last book I lent him, he'll read this. Although I will make a deal with him right here on the air, man. You promised me by next. And look, it's not that long a book. It's really short. You get this with me back in a week.
In a week?
It's autographed. Read and in a week. Can you do that? Can you sober yourself up enough to do that?
I can't promise you.
Well, that's honest. That's honest. Well, bring me back that other book.
Because I might not even be here tomorrow. So I can't promise you nothing.
Well, bring that other book back first, and you can borrow
I'll bring the other one back. Yeah, I'll definitely. But getting back to this point,
which is the art of dreaming,
the placebo effect, the way they fuck with our minds, man. Psychology, everything, man.
The world, the whole fucking world.
The world.
TV, radio, work, school. It starts with school, man. When you're born and you're out there and you're just imagining stuff and whatever, everything is fucking great. And then they just start telling you, well, this is that, well, you can't do this and can't do that. And you believe it, or you don't, whatever. Mostly, y'all fucking believe it.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna get hardcore. I'm about to get hardcore with this.
Let's face it, y'all believe it.
It's not just women or men, black or white, none of that. But I'm gonna be real.
Teachers.
I'm gonna be real. And I might be. I'm gonna be quite frank, and I don't give a fuck. There's a lot of men that's being pussies out here.
Yeah, bitches.
They're being pussies. And then we wonder why we in the state we in. And women love that. The women love the pussies. Whether they want to admit it or not. And I may have been through that a little bit. Even maybe Dan, we go in and out of that. But at the same time, we know. We think we know, but we don't know. But at the same time, we know what's going on, and nobody wants to address it.
We are always culpable for our own definition. Everything you got going on in your internal dialogue, where's it going? What's your directive? What's your end game? Avoiding death? We're dying? The fact that you're probably already dead?
What are we even really trying to protect ourselves from when you can't even really protect anyone, not even alone yourself? Like we said, we probably died several times, didn't even know it. We woke up one day, we're still here. What are we really protecting ourselves from?
What are you harboring over here, though, Jimmie? Some real truth, though. You seem to be harboring some real negativity towards females. Am I wrong?
See, now you trying to go. Now
I'm being very advocate, yes. Because you got going on here. And it's been going on.
Bro, what are you talking about? What? See, now you trying to spark something else up. Man, I love everybody. I done raised a little girl, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It became my daughter. Like, you know, once I got married, I love every woman, every man, whatever, but I'm tired of the bullshit. It don't got nothing to do with race or gender. It's just that we've been fucking told lies, and that at the same time, we as men, we have allowed this shit. What are you talking about, Dan? I literally said we are allowing it. So
Hey, I'm just
how
allowing
am
your spirit.
how am I saying how are you going to you being a devil advocate for sure right now? Because I'm not literally I'm not blaming like the woman. I'm blaming us for allowing this shit to go on.
I get it. I get it. Like, people need to be learned about what's going on around them, whether it's your mother manipulating you, or your wife manipulating you, or your girlfriend manipulating you, or, you know, maybe you're just being manipulated by the constant media of big-titted motherfucking weather girls and hosts of news media outcasts. I don't know. I really can't explain for this or that, or the anger for this or that. But it's not just women, it's men.
I just said that
women.
though, Dan.
Everybody is all fucking out
Delusional.
of fucking sorts.
Delusional.
Dude, I'm your number one advocate, Jimmie, but I'm also gonna fucking raise the roof to make your point come across more effectively. I do a good job
is just
of it.
challenging it to ignite that fire in me. That's all he's doing. That's what I keep trying to tell people.
I do it to everybody. This is the reason I'm not allowed in most establishments.
You do it to everybody, but at the same time, everybody can't resonate to how they feel. Like I feel you. Like they can't. They don't have that connection.
This is why I'm literally connected to Jimmie here, in an abstract way. It may be dimensional. Might be like my book over here. It might be like nothing. All I know is something brought us together, and there was way too many coincidences to do that, and maybe it was brought together by other connections from a bifurcation. If any of you don't know what a bifurcation is, look it up, because that's life.
So what we're all trying to say is this, man.
Shit, this is awesome. This is great.
We been tricked, been lied to, bamboozled. My last video is like that. My last video I just did after me and Dan did it. I just posted a video yesterday. I said freedom has destroyed us. Because especially in this country, they say we have freedom.
They define your freedom. They define your freedom.
We do not have freedom.
We don't. I agree. I'm saying they define your own freedom, and you're free to do this and that. But you're not free.
Women have been stripped away from their identity just like men have been stripped away from their identity. So how the fuck are we gonna know who we are when they fucking took it away from us?
We can't. We do not know who we are.
We don't have freedom. Y'all, people come across the world just to come here in this country to be so-called free, but yet and still, when they come here, they realize it's a fucking joke over here. They just trying to get their money, get whatever they can to go back home and feed their family. That's it.
Snap. Jimmie on a roll. Hey, I gotta say, I gotta give a little bit of credit to myself for fucking sparking that fire. This motherfucker know what the hell he's talking about. Dude, he's had way more experience with the learning and knowledge and stuff than I have. I've only delved into the unknown, the dream world and shit. All I know is nothing. Like, I cannot express the fact that you need to listen to this motherfucker, because if you listen to me, more often than not, you're gonna land yourself in some serious fucking trouble, and that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't even real trouble. People that are in trouble call it life, man. They love it. They love that shit. They live for it. Because
the only reason why you gonna get trapped into it because
they live for it.
They live for it, and they might die for it. But the only thing is that me and Dan, we know. Like, I don't care. Like, we could say we don't know.
We don't, but we still
know.
Construct.
We know.
We still construct what we know. And everybody, we still gonna know stuff. We still got to.
And we still learning every day.
We got to. We need more.
We learning every day.
Hey, what information do you have? What do you have, man? What bridge did you pay money to cross? You know, what bridge did you pay a connection of your spirit to cross? You know?
How many?
Who's your allies?
How many freak parties you been through to get there? You know what I'm saying? Let's be real.
What have you? What?
I mean,
let us know.
Let us know, cause I'm just gonna be real. At the end of the day, anybody can come up. Anybody can come up in the world. Anybody can make money. But did you put in the work? Did you put in the fucking work for real?
I mean,
like we want to talk about
little work.
There's
just so much money.
But you want to talk about equality, bro? Like, I'm gonna be real.
Please.
I'm gonna tell you this:
the 1% and all that, the billions.
If you want to talk about fucking equality, and I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna talk. Look at me about what, Dan?
Your car and my truck. Look at it. What's equal about that?
You got a fucking truck that drive. That's what's equal about it. It don't matter. What I'm trying to tell people, man, and we're like you're comparing this to what I'm talking about as me and you. We like as men. We.
I love that word, baby. I love it. We, baby.
But what I'm saying is this: everybody's not fit for the job.
Well, they ain't.
Everybody's not fit for the occasion.
But if you fit for one job, you fit for all of them, ain't you?
No.
Well.
You might get in there, but you ain't fit for it. Everybody that's certified ain't qualified.
Maybe not, but maybe if you're like schizo completo, you can do anything. Bam. You know, there's no restrictions on possibilities. There's someone out there that can do everything.
And that's the problem.
Motherfuckers on Jeopardy answering every question. Who should even know that shit?
And this is the issue what I have.
Who?
This is the issue what I have within the economy structure.
It's fake.
The economy structure and the family structure. The reason why it changed.
They told you about that shit.
Because of the simple fact.
You don't even know.
They sat there and told people,
Ken Jennings,
especially women, I love y'all dearly.
Yeah,
but they told,
I put him on.
Stop it,
point,
Dan.
But
stop
he
it.
Good. He good.
Stop it.
Really?
But what they do is, you have people in this world, like men and women, but majority women that think that way that you just said, that where they could just skate through the gates, go through the loopholes, go through all this shit, and they feel like they don't never have to take consequences.
Like it's the rich that do that, and the rich
it ain't just the rich. No, what I'm saying. No, it ain't just the rich. What I'm saying is, man, it's a lot of people in my own culture and my own race that does that. We backstab each other for a penny.
It's not just your race.
And I know,
it's
but
every race
it is
and culture. It's
but
human activity, man.
It is human activity, but at the same time, I'm only telling you what I know. And I've seen it, but I'm gonna be real.
I'm gonna be real.
Hey, Dan, no, it ain't no damn past. I'm gonna be real. Since Dan's sitting right here and he talking this shit to me, I'm gonna be real. Do you know how many people that talk about how many like do this shit to? We go against one another as a people in my race, but at the same time, when you go through an opposite race, they doing way much worse shit than us. And they don't ever really say nothing about it. They don't put it out there like that. But they demonize my people and try to make it seem like we're doing this horrible shit when they was fucking up shit and they still doing it to this day.
Still fucking it up. People is fucking it up. Look, it ain't my people and it ain't your people.
Us.
It is fucking
it's
people.
Our people.
That are doing it.
But what I'm saying is that they're trying to divide us.
We are part of them.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm talking about.
It's not about.
We can feel.
It's not about. It's not about. It's not about the complexion of our skin. It's this. It's money. It's money. That's why they say. And the money and power is beyond money, but what this world has taught us is money is power. So it's not about your complexion, it's about green. It's about that dollar bill. How many songs have you heard that said that shit?
That's the small point, but the money, it's not necessarily the power. Like
I just said that,
rich people, these
I just said that.
Got the shit in the power.
But I just said that.
Right there on it. Now, well, I'm agreeing with you. And continuing your shit, man. You're fucking.
We're all in the fucking same boat. The top tier people is a small percentage. It don't matter if you white or black or whatever. Most of us are living average financially. Almost all of us.
All of us, dude. Me and Jimmie are in the same fucking boat as a majority of the fucking population right now. Because everybody else, look, they've taken. There's.
No, I wouldn't say majority. It's minority. It's a minority, though.
Water, a car that ran on water. They got rid of that, the guy, the plans, or whatever, and that's just.
But it's not a majority. It's a minority of people that's doing that. We're the majority. That's what they lie to us. They try to make it seem like because you got more money, you are the majority. No, it's the people that don't have as much money are the majority.
Correct on that.
They lied to us.
Don't have nothing, but they can give us our guns or whatever. But in the end, I mean, when they cut out your power or whatever, what do you do? Like nobody is even prepared for it. They have no identity or action plan.
We are the majority.
Well, then what's the action plan, Jimmie? We need
the action plan. The action plan is this: we gotta wake up. We gotta know first of all that when we say that we gotta know that we don't know shit first in order to be able to know. This is why I keep going to certain scriptures because I know it say that be ye not conformed to the ways of the world, but be ye transformed for the renewing of our minds.
He waking me up. I'm sleeping over here. Jimmie waking me up.
This is why it says, Jesus said, Yeshua said that the first will be last and the last will be first. That means that really what he's saying is right now, what we're going through right now is not about the money. It's about who is the population. The population of people. The population of people that can have more, that can even overthrow this government, is people that don't have the money. Like the small percentage of people that do have it.
The people that are restricted from the money.
The money changers.
They don't just have it. They don't just not have it. They are restricted.
So who's really the slave? Let's think about that. Is it the people that don't have the much money, or is it people that do? And I'm here to tell you, it's the people that do have the most money are more slaves than the people that don't have it. Have you ever thought about that? The glass is not always half full, it's half empty.
You don't have to be angry or sad or happy. You don't have to be any of those things. You just decide based on what your learned intuition says is, bam, this happened to me. I should be angry or I should be sad. Look, Jimmie could slap me in the face right now. I have a multiple. But he could. I could have multiple reactions.
I ain't gonna slap Dan unless he slapped me back. And he did it to somebody else, but I know that was me. I was gonna slap his ass back.
Yeah. But I could do that. I could react, and we could fight, and just have an all-out war. Like, I believe this, you believe that, and we could do just like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years ago. 20,000, 10,000, 12,000, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4. Wars, wars, wars. Because everybody wants to believe what they want. And they just are told, like, you hate this shit. You gotta fucking fight it. And yeah, you can have that reaction. Or you could laugh. You could fucking cry. People get hit and they just bust out into tears. I've seen it.
What I'm saying right now,
I hit somebody and they just started crying.
What I'm gonna tell you this, we already enter into like some sort of civil war. I always tell people this, and this is a saying, things are gonna get worse before it get better. So are you willing to deal with it and endure the worst before it gets better? Or are you just gonna get fucking ate?
You trying to question?
Are you just gonna get fucking ate? Are you gonna eat? You gonna get swallowed up?
You got some energy? You feel what we're putting down, man?
I'm gonna say it. Because you're gonna have to go to war. I don't care what nobody say.
It's going down.
It's already going down. We seeing it.
It's going down. What do you mean it's already?
So you already... It's happening now.
Down.
Life is like a box of chocolates. No, was.
Better.
It's happening.
Better recognize.
Right now.
Is.
Right now.
We're on the is side.
What are you going to do about it?
Are you is or was?
And me and Dan.
Or was?
And me and Dan, we willing to die for our shit. And I dropped the mic.
Get some.
We over 40 minutes long right now.
And we over
dropped
80,
the mat.
We over 80 years old.
Together. Right. I dropped the mic. Oh man.